Episode 15 of DanMachi was exceptional, man. Super excited to see where we're about to end up going because it presented so many different variables that I was actually relatively impressed with. First and foremost, Lily wanting to become a better leader. I thought that was huge, right? She's already displaying skills that even Daphne is proud of, which is really, really dope. But not being able to do anything when she first finds out that Bell practically died in the fight against Juggernaut. Like, he was practically dead, bro. Boris couldn't believe it. I can't even believe Boris is alive, first and foremost, before we even scratched the surface of this episode. I ain't even know Boris was like alive. And he's dual wielding shields. That was really dope. But also back on the Lily point, in the moment when she thought Belle was dead, she couldn't lead anybody. And here comes Aisha. We'll get into Aisha after this. But seeing what Aisha is able to do in the midst of all this turmoil, this doom and gloom, and she's able to actually take the reins when it looks like all hope is lost, you know what I mean? Because even she was shook when she got the news that Belle was probably dead. And you know she ain't believe it. They know Belle too well. And all Lily needed was a little bit more confidence, right? A little more assurance that he's not dead. So that worked out perfectly well. I really like what they did with Lily. Now, on to Aisha, right? I was thrilled seeing Aisha just really assert dominance, and not in the way that she usually does. You know how the Ishtar familia used to roll, and you know how Aisha still rolls, right? It's really dope seeing it not be what I thought it was going to be. And like, she really took the reign. You know what I mean? She really stepped up and played leader. And what surprised me the most is the fact that somebody who I'm used to being a strategist, which is Daphne, didn't step up and say shit, which was dope because it forces other characters to be something that they're not used to being. So like I said, Lily wanting to become stronger, more confident, a better leader than what she is to help the familia out. Aisha ascending past the norms of what she's used to and taking the reins and making sure everybody else is straight, even though, you know, even inside she's a little fragile. And then, like I said, watching just everybody show out, Oka was handling business. I was like, what is going on? Oka? For real? I couldn't believe Oka was doing this. Taking charge, killing monsters that was supposed to be on the floor below them. It was just slicing through them. And by the way, this is without Haruhime's level up ability. From what we've seen these last few seasons, I thought that in order for you to do stuff like this, you need Haruhime's level up ability, but I guess not. Even though they are in a weakened state, they are still handling those monsters. That says more about them than it does these monsters, you know what I mean? And then WELFS. I was super proud of WELFS. I said it before. I was proud of him last episode, but this episode, he's really like taking control of his future, right? He's always been afraid to make magic weapons, right? Because he felt like people would take advantage of him. Remember, we heard this back in season 1. This has been something that he's been battling since then. To see him be like, yo, it don't matter where I'm at, as long as I got fire, the thing that you need to make weapons, and a hammer, I couldn't remember what the name was, so bear with me. I'm recording this a day after watching the episode. I had to sit with my thoughts. But as long as I got all this shit, I can make a weapon anywhere. That's not even the coolest part, right? It's the fact that he gained the trust of everyone in order to protect him from harm. That was their whole purpose. They was running away, trying to get somewhere to where they can rest and heal up. You know what I mean? It's a dead end, but it's a nice place they could chill for a little bit until the monsters pull up, but that's besides the point. So now, WELFS, and I like the end of the episode, right? With WELFS Croto being there in the after credits for the next episode, right? The title of the next episode. Is it like the name of a weapon? I wonder who he's making this weapon for. Is it for himself? Makoto? Is it for like Belle? Probably, right? Just in case they run into him. So I don't know, man. I like the subtleties of DanMachi. That stuff always makes me happy. But yeah, bro, seeing all of that, genuinely pleased and excited for WELFS and what this means. Because like I said, bro, everybody was at wit's end. They didn't know what they was gonna do. And then all of a sudden, here comes WELFS like, yo, let me make a weapon real quick. I know this is crazy. I brought all the things I need, but please,
I need to make a weapon.
Right? I just need to make a weapon. We need these magic weapons so that way we can get the hell out of here. And everybody was with him. They wasn't with him at first until Aisha. Like I said, bro, this was like around the same time frame of Lily wanting to be a better leader, right? A better strategist, better commander, etc., etc., etc. She saw Aisha pull up and was like, yo, are you sure you can do this? This is asking a lot. You sure you can do this? And he was like, yeah, man, as long as I got this, and this, I'm good to go. And it's going through the memory of him and Hephaestus that he was able to like gather himself completely and really like hunker down and be like, yeah, this is me. I got us, right? I got us. I thought that was dope. Oh, and also, how cool is it that they're just like continuously sprinkling in Ryu's past? How cool is that? Because what I believe that they're doing, they're giving us context to how her familia died and what mistakes not to make. And it's gonna get to the point where we're fighting Juggernaut again as a full familia at this point. Even though we're like a ragtag group of other familias and whatnot, we're gonna be like our own thing going up against Juggernaut. I think that's what they're doing. I think that's what they're mentally preparing us for and mentally preparing Ryu for, so when the time comes, she knows what mistakes not to make, right? I like that a lot. Shout out Omori, bro. I really like the way that this story is being wrote. I like the way it's being developed. It's super sick. I'm glad you're supervising the storyboard that the anime is doing because it's excellent. If this is the way that the light novel is, this is excellent, bro. But that's what I foresee happening, right? She's gonna be like, no, we can't fight this way. We need to do this because this is how my familia was wiped out. You know what I mean? And on top of that, we got other people coming too. We got Tsubaki, Coldbrand, and Mamma Mia's Tavern's cats, right? They all pulling up. I'm super stoked for the next episode. I'm actually just super stoked for the end of the season. Can't wait to see where they're going with this. I need more. I need more, man. This is like, DanMachi is one of those things that I look forward to like every year, every other year, because I really like the series. I really vibe with the series. It's one of my favorite series ever, damn near. You know what I mean? Like, I genuinely vibe with it like that. Side note, I would have been cool if it was just called Familia Myth, right? I really thought that was cool. But thanks to these supervisors and editors and stuff, they was like,
nah, man, it's not gonna grab eyes, so we need to call it Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon?
I think that name does this anime a complete disservice, right? I think it does it a disservice. It would have been cool with a cooler name or just Familia Myth. But yeah, man. That's just a side note. Anyways, man, let me know what y'all thought about this episode down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. Sorry I'm getting these videos out late. Just haven't really been in the mood for recording, but I need to get back in that groove because, you know, we got stuff to cover and we got bills to pay, man. So if y'all would like to contribute to that, y'all can leave a super thanks down below or just a donation. That link is in the description. All this stuff keeps the lights on, legitimately. Right? But anyways, man, I gotta go. I gotta edit. With that being said, it's your boy DanMachi, and I will catch you guys in the next video.